Hey, what's happening? It's Brian here from Live from the Lounge Radio. We are back, folks. I am back anyway. I was out of state for 11 days and didn't really have a chance to do much of anything as far as doing videos for the channel and being able to do some promotions because where I went, internet was kind of shaky, and sometimes I had cell service, sometimes I didn't have cell service. So trying to listen to the channel while driving through some of the most desolate territory here in this great country made it kind of difficult to monitor things and listen to the channel while on the road. But nonetheless, I am back and in the driver's seat and ready for another weekend of Album Sides. We've been doing this all summer long, Album Sides weekend, and today is no exception. You're going to find some different album sides amongst the favorites that have been playing over the past several weekends, trying to freshen up a few things. So be on the lookout for some great album sides all weekend long here on Live from the Lounge Radio. And coming up at 4 o'clock today, folks, we have for you At the Hop with Hopper in the morning, doing a show in the afternoon, 4 o'clock Pacific time. Good times and great oldies. And hope you have your dancing shoes on today because Hopper's going to explore all the dance crazes that happened throughout the oldies era from the 50s to the 70s. So be sure you check that out today, 4 o'clock Pacific time, At the Hop with Hopper in the morning. Good times and great oldies. And then right after he gets done, of course, we have the Brumster, Josh Brum, and the Hard Drive at 5. And the Brumster made a bold statement about his program today. He's calling it the best radio. And if you want to know if it is the best radio, you got to check it out for yourself. The Hard Drive at 5 with the Brumster, right here on Live from the Lounge Radio. That's coming up at 5 o'clock today, Pacific time, right here on Live from the Lounge Radio, live365.com, and go to that webpage and do a search, Live from the Lounge Radio, and then take you right to the channel page, and then you can stream us from that or download the app and search for Live from the Lounge Radio and mark it as a favorite for now anyway, because what's going to be happening after we hit our 1 year anniversary, which is next Saturday the 31st, I'm going to be making some changes over the weeks following. And we're talking about a name change. I'm going to simplify things around here because to me, Live from the Lounge Radio is a long name. And I had come up with a different name that will fit on a business card. And the Brumster had made an interesting point about the lounge. When you do a Google search on the lounge seems to be synonymous with easy listening. Yeah, there are some tracks that we play on this channel that would be considered easy listening or yacht rock, as they call it now. But we're anything but. I mean, Iron Maiden is not easy listening, and Iron Maiden gets played nightly when we do our hard rock after dark right here on the channel. So anything but easy listening. So I've decided to retire the name Live from the Lounge and morph it into something different, something more localized, because we are right smack dab in the middle of the state in the 559 area code of California. The San Joaquin Valley is where we are situated, and I thought maybe a name that associates with where we are, who we are, that's going to be, the name of the channel. So I'll reveal that in the weeks to come. But right after we get done with the Hard Drive at 5, Scotia after 7 o'clock tonight, we launch right into the album sides for another album side weekend. That's right, a lot of great vinyl, some of the greatest rock ever made, ever pressed on vinyl. That's going to be spinning, and it's been spinning all weekend long since we launched this whole thing back in May on Memorial Day weekend. And then we're probably going to end it, I would say, probably the last official week of summer, which would be the last official weekend of summer, I should say. I wish I knew how to talk correctly. That's usually around Labor Day, the last 3-day weekend of the summer. And so we'll do that until then. And then I'm thinking about doing something else with the album sides, because if you've seen what I have in the library here, let me see if I can flip this around here. Maybe I can. But there is a lot of vinyl here in this lounge, and I would like to share what I have with you. and that means I may do something else. I'm not going to do Friday Night Vinyl. I retired that program. I've been advertising it as on summer vacation, but I think I'm just going to retire that program. It's just a lot of work for me personally, and do something else with the album sides, because there's so much vinyl in this room that I'm just going to do something else with it after we get done with the summertime programming of Album Sides Weekend. All right, so I'm going to shut my trap here and let you continue listening to us. Don't forget, live365.com is where you'll find us. In the meantime, search for Live from the Lounge Radio and mark it as a favorite. The platform is going to stay the same, live365.com, but the name is going to change, and I'll definitely fill you in on that in the weeks to come. At any rate, have a great weekend, and I'll chat with you soon, and thanks for rocking with us.